Hi guys, welcome to AO Math. I'm Tom Brian and I'm going to teach you about piecewise function. So, here's the first example.
We can see in this equation that f of x is equals to x minus 1 if x is lesser to or equal to 3. So, we know that f of x is equals to y. So in order to get y, we need to substitute a value in the variable x that is equal to or lesser than 3. For example, y is equals to x minus 1. Now we know that we have a condition that x is lesser to or equal to 3. We're gonna put the variable of x that is equal to 3 or lesser than 3. Like this, y is equals to 3 minus 1. So now, if we do this equation, we know that y is equals to 2. So we now have a table that states x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 2 because of the earlier equation that we did. So in order to complete this table, we're gonna create another equation. So we have y is equals to x minus 1, and we still have that condition that x is lesser than or equal to 3. So we're gonna put 2, because we put 3 in the earlier equation. So if we complete this equation, y is equals to 2 minus 1, we will arrive at the conclusion that y is equals to 1. So now we have the values x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. So again, we're going to repeat this process to complete the table. So let's create another equation. For this time, we have y is equals to x minus 1, and we still have that condition. And because we put the 3 and 2 in the other equation, we're now going to put 1, because it is still lesser than 3. And now we arrive at the conclusion that x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 0. We now completed the table.
Next, I'm now going to teach you on how to graph this piecewise function equation.
So in order to graph a piecewise function equation, we need a plane. And this plane is called a Cartesian plane. And now I'm going to teach you on how to graph piecewise functions using this Cartesian plane. So we're still going to use the given f of x is equals to x minus 1 if x is lesser than or equal to 3. Using the data we received from this equation, we're going to graph this piecewise function equation. So here's the data. X is equals to 3, 2, and 1, and y is equals to 2, 1, and 0. So here's the Cartesian plane. To the horizontal side to the right, it's always positive. And to the vertical upward, it's always positive. So the opposite, you know that it is negative. To make a graph using this data, we're going to count 3 steps to the right and 2 steps upward because of x and y. And then we're going to mark it with a red dot. For the next data, we're going to count 2 steps to the right and 1 step upward. And of course, we're going to mark it with a red dot. So for the last equation, we're going to go 1 step to the right and no steps upward or downward because y is equals to 0. Therefore, we're just going to leave it there. To finish the graph, we're just going to put a line connecting those 3 dots. And then we're done. We're done graphing piecewise function equations.
So, that's all for today, and I hope you learned about piecewise function. Hope to see you again.